Can someone explain to me what the hell this 24-hour tag stream is? Yes. 4 contestants get locked in a gym. There is a lift that shoots a tagger out of the ground randomly throughout those 24 hours. If you get tagged, you get punished. The goal, make it all 24 hours. That's it. Saturday at noon, 24-hour tag. Oh, Peanut made the first trailer. Let's see if this is good.
Why are you calling me?
That is no way to speak to your friend and colleague and boss.
Why are you calling me?
Can I show this to stream or should I watch it off stream first?
You can show it to stream.
Survive for 24 hours. Randomly, demons. I already hate it. I gotta re-record this audio. All right, we're gonna re-record my audio. I'm thinking of doing like a Japanese voice. This Saturday, 4 contestants. Oh, wait, there's the 4 contestants. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. There's the 4 contestants. Will be locked in a gymnasium. Okay, let me try that one. This Saturday, 4 contestants will be locked in a gymnasium. Go harder. This Saturday, 4 contestants will be locked in a gymnasium. Their objective, survive. Oh, I can't do the accent. Their objective, survive. Their objective, survive. With only one objective, survive. How are we feeling? Peanut, find a way to work that in for 24 hours. Survive for 24 hours. I'm turning into Hulk Hogan. Survive. I can't believe it's Poob. I'm crying. Bro, if you don't know who Poob is, just wait. He sucks. 24 hours in a fucking gym. 24 hours. Randomly, demons. Demons. Onis. Chasing. I don't think I should use the word randomly. I don't think you can use the word randomly and make it sound like projected. Randomly. Demons popping out of the stage at random. Demons periodically on the run, tagging, hunting. You better run or you're gonna get hurt. I'm slipping into these accents. I don't know what's happening. Demons, Onis, jumping out of the stage to tag, to hunt, to punish. Oni will pop out and try to tag them. If you get tagged, you get punished. Fuck. If you get tagged, you get punished. Tagged, they get punished. Can they last the whole 24 hours? Can these goobers last all 24 hours? Can these goobers last the entire 24 hours? Or will they go crying home to mommy? Or are they gonna go crying home to their mommy? I'm getting crazy with it. Structure, type shit. Is there a cash prize? Is there a cash prize? No. Fuck no. What's on the line? What's on the line? Glory. Glory. You might be asking. Why? You might be asking, why? Wubby, why? Because. Itadakimasu. Got that, Peanut? Tune in this Saturday at twitch.tv, Paymoneywubby, noon PM PST. TV/Paymoneywubby at 12 PM PST. Presented by Fansly. Presented by Fansly. Presented by Fansly. Presented by Fansly. Peanut, I've given you so much to work with. I'm going to send this off to you right now, and then chat, you're going to see the after. Peanut just said I'm crashing out right now. Peanut, here's what I want to say. My performance was lackluster. I think I fixed it. Here's what I want you to do. Can you just have more fun? Me going up to a girl I'm trying to flirt with at the bar. You should smile more. Peanut, just have fun with it. Like throw in some of the weirdness. Throw in me laughing. Have some fun with it. Let it crash out a little bit. Yeah, so Poob is the 4th contestant. I had a meeting with Poob today. You want to know what Poob thought this was? So Poob agreed to it. And I like Poob. I think if you don't know who Poob is, he's with General Sam and he has a podcast with him, and Poob is a friend, and I think he's one of the funniest people. He's just not, I wouldn't call him famous. He's very funny in a weird way. He's one of the funniest people I know in a very weird way. We get on a call with him and he's like, hey, Wubby, I have about 10 questions here I think I need answered. And I'm like, first, let me explain what the show is. And I finish explaining. He's already agreed at this point. We've already purchased his flight. And we like kind of brief him like, hey, man, you got to give it. This is going to be hard for you and it's going to be a whole thing. You got to give it. And he's like, okay. So we explain it to him. And he goes, oh, you answered 9 of my 10 questions. Can I tell you what I thought this show was when I agreed? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, I was nervous that I would get out first and then I wouldn't be able to tag anybody. And I was like, oh my God, Poob, you have no idea what this show is. I'm like, we need to really sit down because flights are bought and you agreed, but you have no clue what's going on, do you? I'm like, you're not tagging and you're never going to get to tag and there's no getting out. You're in a gym locked for 24 hours and and he goes, I haven't ran in probably 2 or 3 years. I'm pretty out of shape. Is this going to be a problem? And I'm like, absolutely. You are probably the least in shape person of this whole event. And that's very problematic. And he's like, can I have like a beer? And I was like, no. What? Why? No. No, of course not. He's perfect. See, you see the vision now. You see the vision. We're like, anything you don't want us to do to you? And he goes, just don't mess up my face. Is Matt gonna shit off a cliff? You know who Matt is. Yes, we have Matt. You may not know Matt, but Matt is Moist Critical's producer. We know Matt. We've met him multiple times, and we most recently hung out with him at Charlie's thing. We tried to get Charlie. Charlie is afraid of leaving his home, and I think Matt's gonna be great. And also, it allows us to bring Charlie into this universe, even if he's not a contestant, which is a perfect crossover. He's the tall guy now. Yes, Matt's actually funny. I spent some time with Matt, and I have no fear about putting him in front of the camera. I also think there's a wide variety of people we have. There's Will Neff, William Osman, Poob, and Matt. If you know these people, like I know them, they are 4 people who could not be more different, which is exactly what we're looking for. Matt's funny. I think Matt's very funny. You got William Osman for this shit, right? I was stoked to get William Osman. William Osman is going to be suffering. I think I'm going to make a tier list. Here is the tier list of who I think will quit in that order. First off, you're not allowed to quit. If you quit, full docs, public shaming, execute your loved ones on camera. The only way you're quitting is if medical calls it off. Here's who's going to quit in that order. First, William Osman. If William Osman makes it through the whole thing, I will... He drinks on me. Okay, William Osman's out. Next, Poob. Poob will not quit. His heart won't let him, as in his will, right? His drive. Too many wills. Poob's drive will not let him quit, but I think his body will literally fail on him. I have genuine fears that Poob is going to collapse somewhere in the realm of 9 hours in. After that, I think we have 2 athletic people, Matt, Super Spicy Matt, and Will Neff. These 2 people, I can see, like Matt plays hockey, he's in shape, he's skinny, he's tall, he can run. I can see them lasting the whole time. If I had to pick, it would be Matt then Will, but I don't think either of them are even going to struggle. How do you win? Good question. Chad, how do you win? I think this is the best line to respond to every time is, there is no winner, chat wins. Nobody wins, chat wins. This is just a viewer experience. A once in a lifetime. I do not think we'll ever make anything like this ever again. William thinks it's an invention competition. Oh, we lied. We told William Osman, we said, hey man, come build some robots for our show. We're just gonna lock the door. Here, now that we're getting closer to the show, I'll talk to you guys candidly about some of the things I fear and some of the things I'm thinking of. One, I think I've done a good job at measuring your expectations. So I'm not as nervous about that anymore, right? It's 24 hours. Most of it is downtime, right? Most of it is building up this narrative of them slowly losing their minds. And that isn't walking into a club on Funny Mike's stream, right? It's not, it's going to be 4 dudes kicking their feet around, waiting for the next terrifying thing to happen. So I'm not as nervous about that. I think I've done a good job explaining that. What I am nervous about is these 4 people, even though I think they are professionals, specifically Will Neff is incredible at this, but like they've never met. They're going to meet Saturday morning for the first time. I'm hoping that we get some kind of good It doesn't have to be friendly, but some kind of good dynamic. Will you break out the demons when they're having a shit? We had a long conversation. I pushed for it. I was a firm believer of it's going to be private property. We are allowed to put cameras in the bathroom, but my production team and my friends and crew gave me a hard no on doing cameras and punishments in the bathroom. I want you guys to know if this was completely self-funded, I would do it because I think that as long as we tell the contestants nowhere is safe, you go fuck yourself. But the bathroom is a safe space and you cannot get caught in the bathroom. But I was there. I'm a firm believer of if I let them know and they still agree to show up to set, then yeah, it's fair game. Are you inviting little people? You got to watch. 24 hours, a lot could happen. Who are the Oni? We have Oni, multiple Oni throughout the day. It's a whole 24-hour thing, but we have hired a few extras. There's a few people from crew that have volunteered. There's some special fun Oni that are unusual, I won't say, but the general normal Oni that we have there's a full spectrum that we cover intentionally. So fill in the blanks there. But we also have some athlete Onis that are there so that we can make sure we grab whoever we want, whenever we want. Some well-rested track stars to make sure. Because listen, if we just had average Joes for Onis, Poob is just fucked every time. Poob is the only one who can't get away. Poob is just going to get the only one tortured. Shit, you know what we haven't written in? Chat, I'll give you, okay, real quick. I think what we should do in one of the on-stream live is decide sometime in the middle of the show, just like who should we start targeting only for the next like 3 hours. One person is getting target. Like we'll put up a poll, like pick one person. We just keep sending Onis after them only. That's so vile. But see, it's so funny. It adds to this, like maybe the other 3 people will pick up on this and they'll stop running. And it gives this really funny, just wide shot of the Oni pops out. Will Neff takes off. Everyone else is like, we know he's not coming for us. When is this? I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. This Saturday at 12 p.m. PST. And it runs for 24 hours. Saturday 12 till Sunday 12. Do they get to keep their phones? No, they do not. Phones are not allowed. We even discussed not letting them know the time elapsed, and we have even discussed, we're not decided on this, but lying to them about the elapsed time. We're undecided. I don't know if we're doing that yet, but we've had conversations. First off, no phones, period. That's not going to happen. But we've discussed no clock and then just lying to them. What's your biggest fear for this stream? I said it earlier. My biggest fear, originally 2 weeks ago, my biggest fear was chat not understanding and being like, this is just 4 guys standing in a room. I feel like I've explained the show enough to you now where you understand the point. The point is zoomed out. You tune in for 10 minutes, you might be like, why are they doing this? They spent so much money on what? When you have the whole 24-hour thing together as a show, maybe even edited down, you're going to understand, right? So that's not my fear anymore. My newest fear, like I said, is just that these 4 contestants have never met each other. I'm hoping that the vibes are noteworthy. The vibes don't have to be good. The vibes don't have to be bad. I just hope that they're noteworthy. And I trust it. I mean, I trust Will. I trust Poob. You know what I mean? I hope they trauma bond. I hope they pick a heel. I hope some narrative comes out of it, but there's nothing. We're not going to fake it. I'm not going in and being like, yo, Poob, go in there and cause chaos. No, we're letting it happen. Well, Alex will be on set all day. The only options for roles in this, by the way, are dudes chasing them down and then dudes setting up punishments. Alex is let's just say this. Alex probably could only catch Poob. What about letting them see Twitch chat? We will be letting them see Twitch chat at certain times. I don't want to give away too much. There's a lot. Could you run out of punishments? No, bro. We have spent the last like 8 months building out punishments. We have many, many punishments during the show and then double as backup that are small. The big punishments, there is no more we can do. Those have been constructed over the last 3-4 months. There's certain punishments that take a crew of people to set up, could take 5 minutes after the person's caught to set up. This is an important note, by the way. If you go watch the 24-hour tag show, like the actual one the Japanese did, it's pre-recorded and pre-edited. So this is another thing, I guess, to keep in mind. So they have like larger punishments, not large, but like punishments that require some amount of setup. And oftentimes the cleanup and setup is cut because why wouldn't it be? In our show, we don't have that luxury. The entire show from start to finish is live. So for example, let's say this is Will Neff, and let's say we're doing this punishment. Not that we are. But let's say we are doing this punishment. So Will Neff gets captured, okay? Then, boom, he's tied to this. We don't have the luxury of just cutting him tied to this. We're gonna have to sit Will down while other Onis come out and set all this shit up. And then this is my favorite part right here. Just cutting to the 3 who didn't get tagged. You either get it or you don't. Like, it's fine. You either get it or you don't. There's just... Damn, that sucks. Are you worried viewership will drop off dramatically during the Stream Awards? Here, I'll super clear. Am I worried? I want to define worry here. Am I worried viewership will drop off? I am confident viewership will drop off during Stream Awards. We are not going to be able to compete with the biggest streamed event on planet Earth. That is all of my mutuals and all of the overlap. We will not compete. Okay. Does that matter? No, because we are live for 19 hours before and after. In fact, it's probably good. There will be more people on Twitch that night than there will be on almost any other Saturday night. And when Streamer Awards isn't on before, they're going to be looking for something to watch. And when Streamer Awards is done and every streamer's out there in LA partying and drinking, those 200,000-300,000 people are going to be looking for something to watch. Even if almost none of them come to our show after, my goal is so far beyond live viewership. I actually think that me doing this live is more wanting to prove we can. I think this show is much better edited down, uploaded on YouTube. Why are we doing it live? For fucking love of the game. There's no other reason. I wanted it to be live to see if we could do it. It's going to be a fun, unique experience for those who join live. But no, I think this will probably do better on YouTube Shorts. Are there any secret guests that might join? Maybe. Hey, anyone who's going to Streamer Awards, invite is open. Anytime. You want to come Sunday morning? Invite's open. My DMs are open. All right? Time for the new trailer. You guys ready?
See. How about tonight?
This Saturday, 4 contestants will be locked in a gymnasium. Their objective? Survive for 24 hours. Demons, Onis. Okay, hold on. There's a little audio left over here. Objective? Survive for 24 hours. You can hear me go. You can hear me go. I might need to either re-record that or cut that. Peanut, it might be worth it to just cut it off. Like, cut me off. Objective? Survive for 24 hours. Demons, Onis, jumping out of the stage to tag, to hunt, to punish. If you get tagged, good. I like that. You get punished. Can these goobers last the entire 24 hours? Or are they gonna go crying home to their mommy? Is there a cash prize? Fuck no. What's on the line? Glory. You might be asking, Wubby, why? Because. Itadakimasu. Got that, Peanut? Tune in Saturday, twitch.tv, Paymoneywubby, noon, PM, PST. Presented by Fansly.